Ladies and gentlemen, winners in the making, listen carefully. For the next 4 days, I challenge you to step into a new identity, one that commands success, radiates confidence, and bends circumstances to your will. If you talk to yourself as I am about to instruct, you will awaken forces within you that have been lying dormant. You will discover abilities you never knew existed. You will seize control of your destiny. Sure. Here's a powerful and immersive 980-word expansion based on your title and key idea. Your mind is the most powerful tool you possess, yet most people allow it to run wild, feeding on doubt, hesitation, and fear. But not you. Not anymore. You are about to take control of it, shape it, and command it to work in your favor. For 4 days, you will discipline your mind with the kind of precision that creates empires, attracts wealth, and builds legacies. You will speak to yourself in a way that eliminates weakness and installs absolute power. You will become the master of your mind, and when that happens, nothing can stop you. Every great achievement begins in the mind. Every fortune, every innovation, every towering success started as a thought, an idea that was nurtured and fed with belief. But most people do the opposite. They allow negative thoughts to dominate their inner world. They let doubt creep in, whispering lies that say they are not good enough, not smart enough, not capable. They replay failures and mistakes, strengthening the grip of fear. And then they wonder why their lives remain the same year after year. That ends now. For the next 4 days, you will not allow a single thought of doubt to take hold. The moment it tries to enter, you will crush it with the force of certainty. You will replace it with words of power, words that command your subconscious to create the reality you desire. You will say, I am in control. My mind obeys me. I do not entertain weakness. I do not allow fear. I am the architect of my life, and I design it exactly as I choose. These are not just words, they are instructions to your brain. Your subconscious does not question what you tell it. It does not argue, it simply follows the orders it receives. So for 4 days you will feed it only what you want it to manifest. Doubt is a habit, so is confidence. Fear is a habit, so is courage. Weakness is a habit, so is strength. The difference between those who achieve and those who remain stagnant is simple. The winners have trained their minds to think in a way that guarantees success. The weak have allowed their minds to be controlled by outside forces, circumstances, failures, and the opinions of others. But you are different. You are stepping into the role of commander, of leader, of master. Does not let his thoughts run wild. He directs them with absolute authority. When you wake up each morning, you will not let your mind wander into the same routine of doubt and worry. You will seize it immediately and say, today I think only thoughts that serve me. Today my mind is my ally, not my enemy. Today I move with certainty, clarity, and power. You will repeat it until your entire being believes it, because once belief takes root, results follow. You must understand that your current reality is a direct reflection of the thoughts you have allowed to dominate your mind. If you see failure, it is because you have thought failure. If you see lack, it is because you have focused on lack. But if you begin to think in terms of success, abundance, and power, those things will begin to appear in your life with astonishing speed. This is not magic. This is not luck. This is the law of the mind. For 4 days, you will remove every word from your vocabulary that suggests limitation. You will not say, I hope. You will say, I decide. You will not say, oh, I wish. You will say, I create. You will not say, I can't. You will say, I will. The language you use when speaking to yourself determines everything. The weak use words that strip them of power. The strong use words that build them up. You must become one of the strong. You will begin to notice a shift. Your energy will change. Your posture will change. The way you walk into a room will be different. People will sense. The wolful the certainty rodu tung from ya overnuff the dantan stand what has changed, because one yamusta yamand, ath chazan your preppy thung your da, your dosatunes become balda, your bloods buckham and denobda. And all of it starts with the way you speak to yourself. Most people speak to themselves with hesitation. They wonder if they are good enough, if they can achieve their dreams, if they have what it takes. And that hesitation kills their success before it even has a chance to begin. But for 4 days, hesitation does not exist in your world. You will replace every maybe with a definitely. Every I'm not sure with I am certain. Every I hope with yeah, I make it happen. And as you do this, your subconscious will begin to accept it as fact. The mind cannot tell the difference between reality and a deeply held belief. If you convince it that you are unstoppable, it will find a way to make that true. If you convince it that wealth is drawn to you, opportunities will begin appearing. If you convince it that you always win, circumstances will bend in your favor. But the opposite is also true. If you convince your mind that life is hard, it will show you proof of that every single day. If you tell yourself that money is difficult to make, you will struggle financially. If you believe you are unlucky, you will continue to experience setbacks. Your mind is a weapon. The question is, are you using it to fight for you or against you? For 4 days, you will use it with precision. You will eliminate every self-defeating thought before it has a chance to take root. You will replace it with words of power, words that demand results, and you will watch as your reality begins to shift in ways you never thought possible. People will ask you what changed. They will want to know your secret. They will assume you found some hidden formula, some unknown trick. But the truth is, you did what few are willing to do. You took full control of your mind. You stopped feeding it doubt. You stopped letting it wander into fear. You disciplined it, sharpened it, and aimed it like a laser at your success. And now you are unstoppable. Oh. Jag would hold på mappen jag har vid rollest. För too long, jag spoken about your drums as if that the destined as if they belong to someone else, as if success is something that might happen if circumstances allow. But nah, you will speak a different language. You will talk to yourself in a way that demands success, in a way that makes it real before the world can see it. You will declare what you want as if it is already yours, and when you do this, something extraordinary will begin to happen. Most people wait for results before they believe. They wait for evidence before they have faith. But that is not how power works. That is not how success is created. The people who shape the world speak their vision long before the world recognizes it. They see what others cannot see. They declare it with certainty, and because they believe it so deeply, it becomes impossible for it not to manifest. You must do the same. For 4 days, you will no longer speak in terms of possibility. You will not say, one day I will be successful. You will say, I am successful. You will not say, I hope to be wealthy. You will say, wealth flows to me easily and constantly. You will not say, I'm trying to become confident. You will say, I radiate confidence and strength in everything I do. Your mind responds to the words you feed it. If you speak in hesitation, your actions will be hesitant. If you speak in certainty, your actions will be bold. And when your actions are bold, results follow. Every day when you wake up, you will declare your vision. You will speak it as if it is happening now, not in some distant future. You will say, I am living in my dream home. I am in control of my life. I am leading, influencing, creating. My impact is growing. My wealth is expanding. I am exactly where I need to be, and everything I desire is already mine. Your subconscious mind does not argue with it. It does not ask whether something is true or false. It simply accepts what you tell it and works to make it real. If you repeatedly tell it that you are struggling, it will find ways to confirm that. If you repeatedly tell it you are performing successful for much that reality unfolds in front of you, you would create a centerpin of your future, and for thus for does, you will learn a centerpin so strong that nothing can shake it. That will try to crop on it, always does. But you will reject it immediately. The moment a thought of uncertainty appears, you will counter it with absolute conviction. If your mind says, what if I fail? You will respond, I never fail. I only learn and grow. If your mind says, but I don't see results yet, you will say, results are already on their way. My success is inevitable. You must speak with such authority that your doubts have no room to exist. This is how leaders think. This is how winners operate. They do not wait for permission. And the world adjusts accordingly. Every time you speak your vision, you make it stronger. Every time you declare success, you bring it closer. Every time you act as if what you desire is already yours, the universe begins to rearrange itself to match your belief. This is reality. The people who rise to greatness do not do so by accident. They see it before anyone else sees it. They believe it before anyone else believes it, and because they are so certain, their actions reflect that certainty and their results become undeniable. Your words influence more than just your mind. They influence how others perceive you. When you speak with conviction, people listen. When you talk about your future as if it is already happening, people take notice. They begin to see you as someone who is going places, someone who is worth following, someone who is destined for success. Opportunities appear where there were none before. Does happen that once summit lucked, and all of it begins with, will you speak to yourself, there's no room for small thinking on your left on puma. You will no longer, sir, I just want to make to get there. You will, sir. I'm building massive wool. You will no longer, sir. I hope things work out. You will, sir. Open is always working in my favour. You will no longer, sir. I'm not sure if I can do this. You will, sir. I was bound to do this. This was Yeats's Mac. The define what if possible for you. And for those who does, you will only choose words that create up confidence and certainty. People must not understand what you're doing. The much higher spec this one think you're being realistic. Let them think what they want. The bullets have nothing to do with your footy. She accepted an avach, but you're not interested in a rapi. She fit for you with every bechi with a rapi what you spec. And son, the wall having the chest, but to serve a truff of you and subsets you create. But a full spec of victory inside the one is in Success.Best grab the loom of 2 pounds inside the rum and lumber 2. Successfully declare the Grootness is Neptune said to become Groot. Thus as Neptune said as old piloty bands to this road to spark the trap. For as you will amass yourself in this way Fincon, you will cut you happy what you saw, we fight you on to tongue, and you will rootless any son of that with the corrosions of certainty, and as you die you will begin to fall something shoved inside you, and onct you will rise. On a level of confidence or open jaw, you will begin to carry yourself differently to expect more to dumb and more. And son, you will saw evidence of this transformation and subconscious that start to upper entrance. Will put the rest into your answer. Was success starts to flow uselessly, you're growing something pooful with your words. You're commanding your future and its existence. And for those fathers, you will not waft, you will not question, you will spot your vision with such certainty that is, well, it is not just but to catch up. Your mind is the strongest force you will ever control, but only if you take command of it. Most people let their minds run on autopilot, reacting to fear, doubt, and setbacks as if they have no power to change their circumstances. But that is not you, not anymore. For the next 4 days, you will condition your mind to be unstoppable. You will crush every obstacle in your path, not because you have never faced difficulty, but because you refuse to be defeated by it. You will build the kind of mindset that does not break under pressure, that does not waver in uncertainty, that does not quit when things become difficult. And once you have trained your mind to operate at this level, nothing and no one will be able to stop you. Challenges are inevitable. Struggles are part of the process. The weak see obstacles as reasons to quit. The strong see obstacles as the difference between those who rule and those. The ability to push forward when every reason to stop appears in front of you. The ability to keep moving when the world tells you it's impossible. The ability to take failure, rejection, and difficulty and turn them into fuel. For these 4 days, you will train your mind to be relentless. You will talk to yourself with the language of winners, the language of warriors, the language of those who refuse to lose. When you wake up, you will not think about the difficulties ahead. You will not waste a single moment feeling sorry for yourself or doubting your ability to win. Instead, you will tell yourself, no matter what happens today, I will overcome it. No matter what obstacles arise, I will find a way through. No challenge is greater than my will to succeed. You will repeat these words until they are no longer words, but a deep and unshakable belief. Because once you believe in your ability to persist, nothing can stop you. Most people quit the moment things get hard. They hit resistance and assume it means they should turn back. They face failure. But that is the difference between those who live average lives and those who dominate in everything they do. The ones who succeed, the ones who build wealth, power, and influence are not the ones who never fail. They are the ones who refuse to be defeated by failure. You must decide right now that you are that kind of person. That when things get tough, you get tougher. That when doors close, you find another way in. That when people doubt you, you use it as fuel to push even harder. You must stop seeing obstacles as problems and start seeing them as tests. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to prove to yourself how strong you really are. Every setback is a chance to build more resilience. Every difficulty is an invitation to rise higher. The moment you change your perspective on struggle, it loses its power over you. Instead of thinking, why is this happening to me? You will think, this is happening for me to make me stronger, to sharpen me, to prepare me for something greater. And when you think like this, nothing can break. There will be moments when doubt creeps in, moments when the voice in your head tells you it would be easier to quit, that maybe you are not meant to succeed. But you must crush that voice immediately. You must replace it with words of absolute certainty. You must tell yourself, I was built for this. I was made to overcome. I never quit. I never back down. I never stop until I win. And you must say it with so much conviction that there is no room left for doubt. Fear is the enemy of persistence. It makes people hesitate, overthink, and hold back when they should be charging forward. But you will not allow fear to control you. The only way to defeat fear is to take action in spite of it. When fear tells you to stop, you will move faster. When fear tells you to wait, you will act immediately. When fear tells you to doubt yourself, you will remind yourself that you are unstoppable. And the more you do this, the weaker fear becomes, because fear only has power when you listen to it. When you ignore it and take action anyway, it disappears. You will train yourself to be the kind of person who does not need motivation to take action. You will not wait until you feel inspired. You will move forward whether you feel like it or not. Because those who rely on motivation will always be inconsistent, but those who rely on discipline will always win. Motivation is temporary, discipline is permanent. And for these 4 days, you will develop the discipline to keep going no matter what. You will take action every single day, even when it's hard, even when it's inconvenient, even when every part of you wants to rest. Because that is what separates the weak from the strong. Your words shape your reality. If you constantly talk about how hard things are, how exhausted you feel, how unfair life is, you will create a reality where those things dominate your life. But if you speak words of strength, resilience and power, you will build a life where you cannot be stopped. You will say, I thrive under pressure, I turn obstacles into opportunities, I never stop improving, I never stop growing, no matter what comes my way, I will overcome it and I'm stronger than before. And as you repeat these words, they will become your truth. There will be people who doubt you, who tell you it's not possible, who try to convince you that success is only for the lucky few. Ignore them. Do not waste a single second explaining yourself to those who do not believe. Let your results speak for you. Let your persistence be your answer. Most people quit when they are inches away from victory. Most people give up right before they break through. But you will not be like them. You will be the exception. You will keep going until you win. And then when you achieve everything you set out to do, you will look back and realize that every obstacle was necessary, every struggle was a lesson, and every moment of persistence was worth it. Take immediate action, move with speed, because action creates results. If there's something that needs to be done, do it now. Don't wait, don't delay, don't overthink. The longer you wait, the more time you give to doubt, hesitation, and inaction. Success belongs to those who act, not to those who only plan. Planning is important, but execution is everything. Every great achievement started with a single action taken without hesitation. Move now. If you have an idea, act on it before you talk yourself out of it. Speed matters more than perfection. A half-done project is better than a perfectly planned idea that never sees the light of day. The world rewards action, not intention. People who act create momentum, and momentum leads to results. When you take action, you trigger a chain reaction of opportunities and possibilities that wouldn't exist if you had waited. Do it now. Waiting for the perfect moment is an illusion. There is no perfect moment. The right time is always now. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is simple. One group takes action, the other waits. Every second spent overanalyzing is a second lost. Perfectionism is the enemy of progress. Take the step now, adjust as you go, and learn from the process. Action creates confidence. The more you act, the more you believe in yourself. Hesitation creates fear, and fear kills dreams. The only way to overcome fear is through action. When you take action, you prove to yourself that you are capable. You build trust in yourself, and that trust grows into unshakable confidence. Confidence doesn't come from thinking, it comes from doing. The more you do, the more you believe. Move fast. Speed is power. The faster you act, the quicker you see results. Success is built on momentum. Momentum is built through rapid execution. Every second wasted in hesitation is a second stolen from your potential. The world belongs to those who move, who take action, who get things done. The most successful people aren't necessarily the smartest. They are the ones who act the fastest. Opportunities don't wait. They appear and disappear in an instant. If you're not ready to act, you miss them. Be the person who sees an opportunity and moves immediately. Don't overthink. Don't let doubt creep in. If something feels right, act on it now. The more you train yourself to take immediate action, the more opportunities you will capture. The more you capture, the more success you will create. Action leads to progress. You don't have to know all the steps before you begin. Just take the first step, and the next step will reveal itself. Clarity comes through action. Most people wait until they feel ready, but the truth is, readiness comes from action. The more you do, the clearer things become. Move forward now. Even if you don't have all the answers will come through action. You are in control. You have the power to change your life, but only if you act. No one else can do it for you. No one else is responsible for your success. It's up to you. You either take action and create the life you want, or you sit back and watch others do it. The choice is yours. But if you want success, there is only one option. Act immediately. There are two types of people in the world, those who wait and those who act. Be the one who acts. Be the one who moves, who pushes forward, who takes bold steps. The world rewards action. Everything you want is on the other side of action. If you don't act, nothing happens. If you do, everything changes. If you have an idea, start working on it now. If you have a goal, take the first step today. If there's something you've been putting off, stop delaying and do it now. Every second you wait is a second lost. You don't need more time. You don't need more information. You don't need more preparation. You need action. Now. Successful people aren't lucky. They are fast. They take action before they feel ready. They take action while others hesitate. They take action despite uncertainty. And because they act, they win. Speed is the secret. Move first, figure things out later. Most people miss opportunities because they hesitate. Don't be one of them. Act now and you'll figure out the details along the way. Make action your habit. Train yourself to move quickly. When you think of something, do it immediately. Don't give yourself time to second guess. The more you practice immediate action, the more natural it becomes. Over time, you will become unstoppable. You will become someone who gets things done while others are still thinking about starting. Procrastination is the enemy. It kills dreams, destroys momentum, and keeps you stuck. The only cure is immediate action. Whenever you feel the urge to delay, remind yourself, action creates results. The longer you wait, the harder it gets. Move now. Do it now. The moment you decide to act is the moment everything changes.